I was just sitting there upon my knitting chair while admitting to spitting on the splitting hair. It belonged to the blonde Mong, King Kong, that played ping pong in Hong Kong when I heard the ding-dong song of Genghis Khan. With a bronze ring on and a long sarong over the wrong thong, so I put on my sass-longs and walked along the octagon. Who's at the door? Have you been here before? I went past the 7 vents that sent mint lint and bent the rent cent I had spent to prevent the advent of tent events. There was a doorbell damsel that stood on the floor before the door and wore more fur per burr for sure than her curves deserved. When she spoke, she broke smoke and took a poke at the fake snake to make it awake for the sake of killing the great drake with a moon-raked stake. She sang me her name, 'cause it's hard to say. I say some way I'd like a day to stay and play a game of peck the neck with a decadent deck of cards from heck, made from shards of the Lord's word that occurred to the third world girl who twirled and whirled and unfurled her knurled curls. We were a mile high when she smiled on my wild eyes that grew 5 sizes when I realized to my surprise the high prize. For the guy that buys lies then flies the skies to colonize the fair air where the lair of the debonair Care Bear who repairs the tear in the ozone layer floats and wear goats with totes cross moats and boats to vote for the bloated bloke creosote that wrote the note she pulled from her overcoat. Her hands were cold, her heart was gold. Her hands were cold, heart was gold. Read with dread what the note said the dead redhead's head bled red on the bed the night she wed Fred instead of Ted in the shaded shed where 100 head of thoroughbreds fed. Instead of dilettante denouement, Dillinger's diligent derringer was a dangerous deterrent to the drill sergeant with detergent for the jersey of Steve Largent, for dirty denture detritus, detrimental diabetes dermatitis. He was determined to fight us when Augustus Titus, friend of Midas, tried to provide us with a rust bus to ride us through the gust of dust just thrust beside us and trust that the light inside us just might ignite us. To guide the bride to the seaside at high tide, to cry with pride for her guy Clyde who died when he tried to die for chives that saved lives but didn't survive the drive to the hive 'cause he high-fived to the wives' knives. Mice with lice weren't nice enough to ice the slice, but raised the price and laughed with vice, then ate white rice